YouTube, what's happening? It's good to be back with you guys. It's good to be making another video. As you can probably tell, I haven't posted a video in a while. In the last video I posted, I wasn't very enthused. I just haven't really felt like making one. It's part of the reason I'm back at it again, over the road, baby. So I'm gonna catch you guys up to speed. This video might run a little long. There's a couple of videos, little snippets that I've taken here and there, and then I'll get back with you guys and tell you why we're back out here, where we're at, what we're doing, and fill you guys in. And then there's some other topics I want to touch on here in the next coming days. One of the things is still seeing this crap about $1.05 plus fuel surcharge. Come drive for us, and I'm like, what? Don't do it. But that's a topic for another day, tomorrow, the day after. I don't know. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Greetings, YouTube. We are here Sanford, Colorado. You guys got to see this view. I mean, we're off a little dirt road here, picking up, getting loaded, heading to Kansas City. Look at that. Can I zoom in on this? That's their view. That's gorgeous, man. All those clouds over there. Lee Summit Pass, that's where we came in off of. But yeah, out here getting loaded. Swifty done pulled up, she's getting loaded here too. Aggregate, I'm not sure exactly what they're putting on it, but we'll figure it out before we get out of here. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick view of that, man. It's gorgeous out here today. The wind had died down and I felt like a picture would not do it justice. So we'll catch you on the next one. YouTube, look at this. We are in the university, Youngstown State University. As you can see, there's no loading docks here. Some of the places they ask you to go to. This is for the new sushi restaurant. Alright, YouTube. Just got out of the Streak and Beacon here in Ohio. You guys can see now that's where we're working. Carolina Logistics out of Candler, North Carolina. Boy, she needed a bath, something fierce. She ain't had a Streak and Beacon bath since she hit the oil film got back out. Did a good job though. See this? Alright, can y'all see that? Y'all see that shiny spot right there? Okay, I did a little hand polish on that with like a palm polisher that I bought. You can tell the difference. All my aluminum needs to be repolished, man. And just the month I had it out in the oil field, the polish just got eaten off. All the wheels, they need to be done. You see the wheels should look like the center cap. See how shiny reflective the center cap is? Like next to no reflection in the wheels. It's all gotta be repolished. Yeah, pretty good job on that trailer too. This trailer needed a bath, something vicious. Like, I don't know when the last time this thing had a bath. But whoever the owner op that was pulling it before me never gave it a bath. Utility 3000R. Did you pray today? Somebody got into it a little bit up there, but it's not perfect, but she gets the job done. She gets the job done. Yes, she did. Oh, hey, I want to show you guys something like we got for the truck in Kansas for my first trip out. Check that out, son. So when you back up, you hit the door. It tells you, lets you know you're there. You know? Just waiting for some halfway decent weather, man. I mean, she still shines up good. She's still looking good. That Thermo King sitting on there. But I need to get it back to how it was looking when we went to the Great American Truck Show. You know, all the stainless and all the aluminum should look like a mirror, you know. That's what I want to see. We'll get her back there. Alright guys, you gotta hit the road. We gotta do some driving. Alrighty. Hey, we're right back with you. Just like that. Huh? Quick. Can you deal with that? As Ben Stiller would say. Hey, what about these Pittsburgh Steelers, man? I know we got some football fans out there. Anybody catch that Thursday night game? What was it, like 50? We pulled Big Ben in the starters. We pulled him off the field. We were like, we've beaten you. Too bad. Them poor I can't remember. Cam Newton, Carolina Panthers. Man, we hurt the Carolina Panthers bad, dude. And I feel responsible because this company I'm working for is out of North Carolina. But anyway, that was a great game. Hopefully your team is doing good as well. If not, that sucks. We've all had those years where our teams, you know, football, baseball, basketball, whatever it is that you watch, your sports team has a bad year, and that just makes the whole year even worse. Don't worry, we're probably gonna, that tie that we got the first game out of the season is probably gonna screw us come playoffs. So, but all right, so you guys saw the videos. Let me get a drink real quick. Oh man, we're just here south of Cleveland. The TA exit, what? Fuck, I don't know. It's off of 35, US 35. Oh gosh. RFS group, don't hit me, brother. Don't hit me. All right, so we're here south of Cleveland. Just got a shower. This slimy water, I hate it. You know, it's here, and I've been to a couple of truck stops in Indiana, and it's like, excuse me, as soon as you touch the water, you can feel it, because it's like the softeners or whatever, and it's just like slimy. So it's like you can't, you know what I mean, trying to get all the grease and oil off your skin from the day, and you can't because, gosh darn, the water is slimy. Anyway, so we took a quick shower, shaved, and we're back. So let's get down to brass tacks. What happened, huh? You guys want to know what happened? So we took the truck into the oil field. Don't let this scare you if you're going to the oil field, because I didn't leave because there was lack of work or because the money wasn't good. I left for personal reasons. I should have taken this truck to the oil field. I shouldn't have done it. I thought it was going to be, I was like, oh, I can handle it, you know. I had my 2008 out there, and it wasn't a piece of shit. That was a good, clean truck. You know, I bought it. It was in excellent condition, and I took real good care of it. You know, but it was an 08. It had 700,000 rounds on it, and it wasn't brand new Pete that, you know, I just signed my life away for. And, you know, I guess being a couple of months ago where I had it at Gats and it was all polished and it's like, it was just looking brand new like the day I got it, and then having it out there in the oil field and taking it down those rough ass roads, and then, you know, the mag chloride that they put on the dirt roads to harden them up, you know, eating all the polish off the truck, and then looking at the money being better. Okay, I was making more, but to me it wasn't worth what the difference that I was making. You know, you can still do 3,000 a week out here to the truck after fuel, after all the BS, you know, in your pocket, you know, pretty regularly if you're on some decent freight. Zeus, I just gave you your treats, dude. Go fuck off in the back. We're doing a video. This is Zeus, man. So, brought him some Popeyes chicken. It's good for the dogs. It's another thing too. We totally fell off our, we're getting sidetracked here, I know, I apologize, but we totally fell off our diet. We were down 38 pounds. We get home, we get working on the oil field, I get all bummed out because the truck is just getting fucking destroyed. Needs a windshield now. Polish is all eaten off. You know, shit's coming loose. My friggin' tank shifted. You know, it was just like one thing after another. Little stuff, right though? Little bitty things. The truck in itself, nothing major broke on the truck. And it wasn't for lack of trying, because there were some rough ass roads out there. And we were hauling 250 of some heavyweight oil. Okay, if you've ever hauled oil, you know what I'm talking about. And I took 240 barrels in a 3-axle trailer of 20 gravity, all the way from Casper, Wyoming, down the road. When they say you can gross 108,000 in Wyoming, I was every bit of 108,000. It's 108 or 110 that we had a permit to gross in Wyoming, and I was every bit of that. And the truck it just performed great. You know, we had that snowstorm come in. It did great in the snow. We, you know, got into some mud. It did great. You know, out there in Wamsutter, some of the roughest damn roads you could find north of Texas. Bar none, West Texas. You take the cake, it's yours. You got the shittiest lease roads out there by far. You beat New Mexico, you beat Louisiana, you beat Oklahoma, and you beat Colorado, and you beat Wyoming. West Texas. Holes big enough to rip your fuel tanks off. That's not even a joke. I've seen it happen. So, that's what it was. It just came down to it. I wasn't happy because of what I was putting the truck through. And it wasn't the truck underperforming, it was me. So I left for personal reasons. To me, it wasn't worth the $1,000 to $1,500 more. Was it the $10,000 a week that I was told it was going to be? No, it wasn't. Could you do that at that company? Yeah, because you can, you know, whatever with your logs, and then, you know, haul as many loads as you want to. But doing it legally by the book and taking your rest break and this and that, I don't see it happening. Not unless you're hauling 280 every load, and, you know, and some days we didn't get 3 loads. Some days you didn't get 2 loads. But for the most part, the work was there. And it was just a personal reason that I brought the truck back over the road. So, you want to know where we're at now? I'm sure you've seen from the video. We are over at a company. We were going to go back to Landstar. I was all set. I sent off, you know, I called them up, resubmitted the application, because, you know, I told them, I said, I still got all my stuff, my packet, I haven't sent it back to you. Let's just turn it on, let's get running, you know. And they couldn't do it because I was working for another carrier. So I said, well, I'll resubmit the application. Well, we all know, if you don't know, Landstar takes their sweet ass time to process an application, even if you're requalifying. And in the interim, I said, well, I'm gonna put my feelers out there at some other companies. So I threw an application in at Mercer. They're kind of the same thing, they take quite a while. And then I threw a application in over here at this company called Carolina Logistics, which I found on Indeed Jobs for Denver owner-operators. And it was like, you know, hey, it's 78% if you pull one of our trailers, and it's 90% if you have your own. That being said, you're thinking about that, you have to cover the cargo liability, what it costs to add you to their policy, which is $770 a month. Now, I was doing that when I was hauling, when I went for that company to go haul oil, it was $1,500 a month. Plus the trailer rental was $1,500 a month. And you had to fix anything that broke on the trailer. I pay the $770 a month here for their cargo liability, like $770, $780, something like that. And then their 12% that they're taking for you using their trailer covers the trailer. 100% That's their, it catches on fire, I'll just unhook it. Oh, I'm sorry, your trailer burned down. You know, brakes, tires, lights, the whole caboodle is on them, and there's no trailer payment. Barring that you book, I think it's 18,000 worth of gross revenue in the month, which I booked. What we were 45, then we had 1,000, and then I had another 1,400 trip on there, so 45, 55, 65, 6,900 bucks, something like that in 1 week. So, you know, yeah, you got to run 3 weeks, you know, and book at least 6,000 worth of gross revenue, and then there's no trailer rental, or at least that's kind of how I read it in the contract. And then 90% if you have your own, which obviously, you know, you go up another 12%, you know, just having your own trailer. And it's what, I was looking at trailer rentals today. If you're gonna lease one, it's like 1,500 bucks a month to lease the trailer. You can probably buy one for a little bit less than that. A reefer, I'm talking about a reefer. So I gotta look into that, because I'd definitely like to get that 12%. But just going from the, I want to make sure my figures are right here. Just going from the 250 a minimum on the load board that I look for when I was at Landstar. So 250 off the load board at Landstar got me $1.62 a mile to the truck. Okay, that's what I was going to get out of that load. So it's kind of a big jump, right? You're talking 90 cents right there. Whereas I get 250 a load off the load board times 78% pulling one of their trailers, that's $1.95. You're talking 33 cents. You're talking 33 cents a mile, you know, times 8,000. You're talking 2,600 bucks in a month, just in the percentage difference. Now there's some stuff over here that I'm not getting that I was getting at Landstar. You're not getting the crazy fuel discounts that they get. I am paying less for my insurance. It's about $200 less through these guys than what it was at Landstar. I'm not sure why that is. I got the same amount of physical damage is what I had over there, but it is $200 less. So it's a little too early to tell if this is a good company. Any company online you look up, you're gonna find pretty much nothing but bad reviews. You gotta search pretty hard to find a good review on a company. So I've learned to take that with the shot of penicillin and a big grain of salt, because 9 times out of 10, any company you look up, more than likely you're going to find a negative review, because there's always going to be, when people have a good experience, they don't go out and write a review on a trucking company. But when they have a bad experience as a driver, as an owner-operator, as a dispatcher, as an employee, they will write up a bad review for you. Don't you worry about that. So that being said, in the coming weeks, we will fill you guys in. We'll keep you up to date on how this is. And once we start crunching the numbers, December will be the first full month. And, you know, to kind of give you an idea, I can tell you last week, I ran to the truck for what I ran for, $2.62 a mile to the truck. Some weeks I could do that in Landstar, some weeks were worse. You know, is every week going to be that good? You know, I don't know. But, you know, I'd average between, what, 205 and 215 for all miles driven throughout the month at Landstar. So we'll get a couple months of data, and we will share that with you guys. And we'll see, you know, by then we'll know if we like these guys or not. So, as always, I appreciate you guys for watching. We're almost up to 1,000 subscribers. That's crazy. When I started out doing this, I never thought anybody was going to watch it. But I appreciate all you guys watching it. I appreciate your comments. Both the great ones, you know, the nice ones, the good ones, whatever, and some of the more critical ones, and even the fucking assholes out there, because, you know, it is what it is, right? But everything helps, you know, you take it in, and so what? So, sorry, I just lost track. A beautiful truck drove by. I get distracted. It's like seeing a gorgeous woman in leggings, you know, and yoga pants. You're like, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna do another video probably tomorrow on some other stuff, whatever I can think of. All right, thanks again.